Hello. Welcome to the very first Zero Bros Travelog. So, today's episode, we are heading across the causeway towards Johor Bahru, Malaysia, and actually we're heading towards Ulu Choh Dirt Park with our dirt bikes. You can see I'm riding the Sabertooth and Scorpio, which is flanking at the back. He is on the Hyperbeast. So for this video, I'm gonna just share with you the journey there on how to get to the dirt park itself and what to expect along the way. It's pretty simple actually. Currently I'm heading towards the second link at Tuas to go across to Johor. I feel it's the more ideal way to go because it's much nearer for one, and of course less traffic towards this area. Of course we are still expecting some traffic, seeing as it's 10:30 in the morning and it's on Saturday that we are going. So for this part I won't explain so much because it's pretty straightforward, where you just need to head to Tuas. Once we get across the causeway, I will talk to you more about the directions or where you can stop along the way for some food and stuff, and maybe like petrol stations. Hopefully the mic can pick up my voice clearly because of the two-stroke sound you can hear from the Sabertooth. So let me just cut here and carry on when we are crossing the causeway. Okay, heading inside the motorcycle lane to do some immigration work. Looks okay for the traffic on the bike side, but for cars, as you can see, as usual, very crowded. Went past immigration, you can see the nice view of the bridge, and it's a whole bunch of humps. Alright, crossing the causeway. Windy out today, nice and sunny weather. You can see the nice view, and this trailer is obstructing my view. Nice and sunny weather today we're having. So now we are heading towards the Malaysia immigration. It's quite a long way through. Then from there we are heading to a place to eat, which is along the way. You can also pump your petrol, change your money also along the way, which is right after the immigration. Checking out the Hyperbeast and Scorpio. Malaysia immigration seems clear as well. Not so for the car section, because usually there will be lots of big lorries and heavy vehicles which will be blocking. Alright, let me just go through this immigration first. Past Malaysian immigration, everything went smoothly this time, because it seems that Scorpio always has problem with his thumbprint. See, there's this touch and go toll station. You used to have for motorbikes, but it was quite weird that they only put it here for motorbikes, but everywhere along the highway there isn't for motorbikes. So I guess they removed it in the end. You used to have to use cash card also at the Singapore side, but now also there's no more using cash card to go across. Alright, see some of the petrol stations if you are heading back in the Tuas way. And of course, there is this Gelang Patah R&R rest stop. For us, we normally will already set up all the bikes before we enter, because as two strokes, of course, we have the 2T and all this, and Scorpio's bike, the Hyperbeast, didn't have enough petrol to go across, so we have already pumped. So on your part, if you want, you can come over here, pump petrol, have something to eat. But for us, we are heading further up and be eating at another place along the way. You can see here the R&R is over here. You can even change money, but the timing for the money changer a bit weird. Okay, we got Petron, we got Petronas also for petrol. We'll skip all that and head to the a nice spot to eat, an Indian shop which is along the way. Whoa, dead animals. So it's kind of windy today, so do excuse the wind noise. Alright, so when we head there, I'll just talk to you a little bit about Ulu Choh so far from what I have experienced. It's not too far away from Singapore, so technically you can ride your bike up there. But if you go like like me and Scorpio, we come with full dirt tires. Can be quite a rough journey lah. So far it's okay for us, rather than we tow the bike. Seen some guys, they tow the bike over. Maybe those are all the non-registered ones where are not legal for the road. But the Hyperbeast and the Sabertooth all went for the road, so no problem. So rather than pay the extra expenses to tow and all this, we'll just ride the bike there. Ulu Choh, we went there like quite a few years back. That was back when I had the KTM 200, and of course Scorpio was riding the Hyperbeast to start off with. Back then was much better lah, because this Ulu Choh was open daily, 24/7 also you can go. I think some guys, they went like at 3 AM also, they will be there. I don't know what they're doing there, early morning riding there. But now from what was mentioned from the owners, you know, a lot of theft case and all sort of nonsense lah going on there. You know, quite annoying for them, I guess. So now Ulu Choh is open only weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 5, 9 AM to 5 PM. So for myself, it's a bit wasted lah, because last time I used to every time come on weekdays because of my work and the alternate off days and stuff. So usually I'll get off on the weekdays. So now really will have to get a chance to come to Ulu Choh, because not every time that I'll be free on the weekends, and then have to schedule with Scorpio, who is only free on the weekends, and also depends also on how is his off. So hopefully maybe in the future they will open on more days, but for now I guess as of this recording, it's only open on the weekends. Then also there is the entry fee now. I guess it is one way for them to help pay for some of the expenses and maintenance of the park, to do some upgrades and do races and stuff. So the entrance fee per day is $12 per person, or I guess, I'm not too sure. I saw when I booked online, you can add a guest or something like that. I'm not too sure how that is, but it's just $12 per person. And if you want, you can join the membership. If you go quite a lot of times, then they will give you like this free t-shirt and a number for your bike. I guess you can choose your race number for your races, their enduro races and stuff, and then you'll be part of their, you know, their race league and stuff lah. You know, it keeps track of your points. Okay, let's cut a bit here. Now we are turning into exit 307 towards Pontian. I guess this is the more, for me, it's the most best route lah, and the most direct route to go. So as I was saying, the entrance fee and the membership, of course, now you have to pay. I guess when you come into the park, there will be some of the guys there waiting, or they will be around there to check on your booking, or because for me, I did online booking, so I'll just show them the online booking reference number. But I guess you can go there and pay also, no issues. You know, like I said, there will be the guys there, or maybe the boss lady, the boss man also will be somewhere around there doing something. Then they will check on you. They will ask you for the entrance fee. I have no issue for that, you know, because anyway I show my support for UCDP. Hopefully they can do something more interesting and stuff, or change up their courses. So later on the next video, of course, I will show you the different courses. For this episode, I'll show you the first track, which is just the flat track. Then there is this mini track, I guess is for smaller bikes and stuff, but we can use all the bigger bikes. Maybe it's for all the beginners. You can go and try out the mini track. Then of course there is the main motocross track, which is quite big. That one also I will show you on the next one, the mini track and the bigger track. Then of course you can head into the jungle for some trails. I believe it's quite deep. You can go quite deep into the jungle. It gets tougher and depends on which route you go. There's the easy one and the more extreme one, which me and Scorpios so far we'll just go for the easy one lah. You know, just go up where I can have a nice view of the quarry. That one not so bad. Then ever before, me and Scorpio, we headed quite deep inside. Wow, that one got a bit too hectic for our skill level. Happened to got stuck and stuff. My old KTM, until the handguard brake, the side stand brake, everything was starting to break lah, because like the crash here, crash there, climb up here, I don't know lah. Then I'll go past some drains and rivers and also weird thing. But it gets more complicated. It's going seen got some can go all the way to the waterfall. I forgot what waterfall was that but it's possible to get there. You can get there by road also, but I don't know how the off-road the way, because as shared by some of the guides there, they say you need a good skill level to head there and have to start off early morning, like really early morning, and they will end late. So maybe hopefully in the future we get to try that one. So we are over here. You can see this Falah here. Just heading for some food before we head over to the park. Let's park somewhere here. And get some food, get some water, and then I will continue the video when we are heading towards the park. Alright, so just had a bit of a late breakfast, and now we are continuing on towards Ulu Choh Dirt Park. Getting towards all the smaller roads now, going through some of the plantations. I don't think you can ride through the plantations, but I guess if you go towards this woodland side, there are some places to ride lah at the plantation area. You can book the dirt bikes, which me and Scorpio did with a few friends a few years back, also known as the Tristan Park, where they rent out the dirt bikes and bring you for a tour around some trails. haven't done that one for quite some time already, since we normally just go to Ulu Choh. Not too sure if you can see all the nice views from here. Finally, all the mountainous areas, as compared to Singapore, which is all city and buildings. See at the mountain area at the front there. So seems like we are almost there, seeing as we are going through all these nice corners, small roads. Just need to be careful of all the big trucks, which can go quite fast, and if you are going back quite late, it will be really very dark at this area. Here at the junction where you need to make a right. On your left, of course, there's the petrol station, and on the right, if you see this big sign where welcomes you to Bandaraya Iskandar Puteri, then you know that you are on the right path. So we won't be pumping the petrol since everything is all filled up. Just gonna head in straight. Like I said, haven't seen the place for at least half a year already, so not too sure if the gate should be open. If it's not, then we'll see how it goes. Since it's open only on weekends, the guys who work there should be somewhere around. So later on, when we arrive, we will stop at the flat track first. Then Scorpios will give you a bit of a introduction or ride of the flat track. It's not really a very big one. You can use your dirt bikes, or some guys even bring the supermotos. Not too sure how they do it though, but I guess we have a little bit of skill, should not be a problem. Then we'll just end the video with the flat track. Then on the next video we will be showing you the motocross tracks. There will be the small one, the mini motocross for like smaller bikes, and of course the main motocross track, which Scorpio will be showing around in his Hyperbeast. Going through this long straight. Kampung Ulu Choh. So maybe somewhere around. You can see the nice mountainous areas. If you can see through the trees there. We will also be doing a bit of trails. There will be the further after the tracks video. See which path we are about to take. Okay, and you can see all these chendol signs. It's actually a chendol shop further up. But this is the signal to tell you to slow down to get into UCMX. So you just need to don't forget to play around a bit, test a bit your bike. You just park at this flat track area here, the usual spot. Suddenly the traction is getting a bit rough. Then I'll just hand over to Scorpio. He will show you a little bit about this track. Nice and quiet today. Alright, so for me, I will end it off here. I'll pass it over to Scorpio. I'll see you in the next video, and I will show you the mini track.
I'm Scorpiozero, and we're starting today's vlog out in Ulu Choh Dirt Park, and I'll be riding the flat track in today's video. So let's just get started, shall we? Hide these mirrors over here so they don't get in the way. Can I? Yeah, the E-start is working now. Alright, that's right. So it's actually a very small track with about 5 to 6 turns. It's a very hot day. As you can see, the ground is really hard, so it's quite hard to ride with the dirt tires on today. All I need to do is just to over throttle in one of the turns, and I'll go skidding away. So you can either choose that turn over there, or you can go straight for a bigger route on this track. It has been some time since I rode on this flat track. It's been about maybe 6 to 7 months since I last came here. The bike setup isn't as good as how I rode it before. The carburetor settings is pretty lean, I would say. So the throttle is a bit hard. I have fell down on this turn before with a lot of big rocks in the way. Also, funny story, on this track we actually used to do like time trials on this. I managed to clock in maybe around 28 seconds around this track as a beginner, and slowly cutting down the timing, trying to get as fast as I can. And also a few friendly races with friends and Exzero as well, which eventually got this bike with a piston jam. Yes, all the way out in Malaysia, the bike had the piston was stuck somehow halfway riding with Exzero and a few other friends here. We started off over here, was like a start line, and once I throttle out, my bike died somewhere around here. I might just try to push the bike a little bit more harder now. Woo! Can finally feel the back tire spinning. We just get warmed up for now. Let me just take that turn now. You can't see it on the video right now, but my back tire is spinning all over the place. I'm trying my best to keep my front end straight so I don't fall. As you know, I'm just getting warmed up. I'll be riding the bigger track, and Exzero will be riding the smaller track on another video for you guys to watch. So I might keep this ride a little bit more safe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slowly getting the hang of this track right now. Kind of miss riding this track. Let me just take one more lap for you guys. Whoa! Too late on the braking. Oh shit! Okay, so let me just do a hot lap, or the fastest I can go for now. It's been some time I've tried to ride as hard as I can on this track, so let me just try and do it this time after almost half a year of not riding. Too early on the brakes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, I skidded too far. Shit. I think my tire pressure is too hard. My back end is literally skidding all over the place. Not much traction. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now even my front tire is skidding. Whoa! Let me just get one more lap for you guys. One more. I missed that turn by a lot. Whoa! Oh shit! Okay. Okay. I might just end the video over here. To the place where this bike actually died about a year and a half ago. So later on or in the next video, we'll be riding the bigger track somewhere over there, and the smaller track which Exzero is gonna ride on the other side. And hopefully we have enough time to actually go up to one of the trails up to a view of a quarry. Will take us about maybe 20 minutes up slope and into the jungle. So if you enjoyed today's video, that was a tiring warm-up. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also follow our Instagram and Facebook page on the Zero Bros Motovlog. Exzero will lead you with the small track video up next, so stay tuned. Always ride safe. Whoa, cool, aeroplane. Always ride safe. Peace.